Hello Libra, my name is Paul and this is Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And if there is anything you need me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. All right. And remember, Libra, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And a Prince of Cups to start us out. That's going to be our departure point. And we're going to have to put that into some context. This could be another person. This could be some energy within ourselves, right? This is air of water, right? This is thinking and feeling. This is head and heart. Let's see what's going on there. Okay. This makes sense to me now. Yeah, head and heart. We got the Fool and the Seven of Swords. Don't overanalyze your feelings, right? Just immerse yourself in how you feel. Allow yourself to feel that way. And I think liberation, but also security, will come from that process. But let's do the rest of our cards here before we get carried away. Interesting setup today. We're going to do the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is just one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We're going to set it aside. Alien Simon Mork Ripley right there on top. Now, we're not going to look at that card until the very end, Libra, so don't even ask. And hopefully it'll tie everything together and, give us the confirmation that we need. But we are doing something a little different. If at any point during the reading you get an idea, a sense, a feeling of what that card is, I want you to put your prediction into the comments section of this video, okay? I want to see if we can collectively raise our vibrations, tap into spirit, tap into source, and start predicting that card together, okay? But first, let's see what we have. Major. We've got our three major arcana, right? Spirit is in the building. The Trinity is a unity. We've got some fire. We've got some water. We've got some air. And we've got our earth. So we've got a lot. We've got some good balance, right? We've got a good balance here. So with this Prince of Cups here, it's air and water. This is someone generally who's trying to live authentically, right? Someone who is trying to sort out their emotions so that they can live their truth, right? And I kind of feel like this is where you're at right now, but there's this suggestion because of the other cards here, don't overanalyze how you feel right now, okay? Your emotions, your feelings are a gift, are a blessing, right? Even if they feel negative, they feel uncertain, right? We don't always want to overanalyze them. And I think the energy right now is one that says, look, you have been overanalyzing, right? Seven of Swords here in the past. Seven of Swords means a botanical inspiration card. One of our unwritten rules, which I probably will write these rules down so that we all know what to expect when we're doing these readings. Since we're doing them together now anyway, right? False indigo, immersion, and intuition. Well, that is this Hanged Man. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. I like that. And that's kind of this idea. Let's just, we've done the analysis. We've tried to, pick apart how we feel and analyze it. Let's not overdo it. So this is immersion and intuition. Now we just immerse ourselves. Let's start doing the Hanged Man stuff instead, right? We've got air and water. Hanged Man is all water. Air and water. The air, it's a 7. It's not working anymore. We've exhausted what we can learn through our intellect. Now we have to use our intuition, which is the moon connection in this card, to sort out how we feel, why we feel it, right? Let's immerse ourselves in that and use our intuition instead of our intellect, right? That's beautiful. I like that. Of course, we have the Fool down here. The Fool is your inner child that wants to come out. The Fool is the freedom that you want, maybe the freedom, the release from these emotions, right? This is the joy, the fun, the wonder, the wander, the curiosity that you have. This is the freedom that we want to experience. We don't want to be tied in or weighed down by heaviness, right? We want to be light. We want to just float away. The Fool energy requires that we do an Jing card. We have to cast a hexagram for the Fool. Let's see how we might be able to utilize this Fool energy in a proper way, right? Let's see, maybe this one. I feel like we keep getting the same cards. 30, clarity. There we go. That seems like what we're kind of looking for, right? That's why we're analyzing, right? To get clarity. We want to know, why do I feel this way? What's going on here? Constancy bears fruit, creating success. Raising female cattle is good fortune. I don't know what that means. Let's see. There's the sun. For the hexagram, it shows the sun, the symbol of the sun up top and down below, inside and outside. Clarity within to give us clarity without, right? Nurture your capacity to see and nourish new insights. Flashes of meaning bring clarity and lasting awareness, enabling you to see signs and messages all around you. Female cattle represent the reserves of strength that sustain mindfulness, along with a quiet willingness for that power to be used and guided. What do you see? What does it mean? How can you nourish and sustain a high level of awareness? So this Fool is all about clarity. And maybe this is the energy that really does want to transcend the intellect and emotions, right? The head and the heart, the thinking and the feeling. Maybe we are looking to just transcend the heart and the mind altogether and just experience reality, right? To experience the magic here. Look at this. We've got the Fool, we've got the World card. Okay. The other thing we want to mention about the Path of the Dove, though, is the Four of Pentacles. It's at the top. It's this is what we need, right? Down here, this is what's within us trying to get out. But up top is kind of what we're hoping to grasp. And that's security, safety, stability, right? And I think that we need a safe environment in order to sit with our feelings, in order to do this immersion and intuition from the Botanical Inspiration card. We need a safe place in order to do that, right? And that's something that you have to ensure for yourself, that you have an environment that is supportive of that, right? Where you can just be with your emotions and sit with how you feel and allow the clarity to come without trying to over-intellectualize it, over-analyze it, okay? Now, moving to the Path of the Serpent, we start with this very fiery Princess of Wands. Now, we start with the Princess of Wands down below, and then we end with the Princess of Cups up here. So the princesses in this situation, to me, are kind of talking about practical steps, right? It's the earth of fire, the earth of water. And with the fire and the water, this is kind of saying that there are different ways that we can express our emotions, right? Maybe with the fire, this is saying we can express how we feel either creatively, right? Use it to create something, get our emotions out that way. See what we create, kind of an active imagination kind of thing, you know? Spontaneous creation. Maybe that will give us some intuitive, knowledge, right? Perception, some clarity. The other part of that, of course, is expressing our emotions in a aggressive way, right? With anger, that sort of thing. So we don't want that. We don't want the shadow side of this card. We want the creative side. Part of that shadow too is like risky behavior and stuff too. All right, dancing with that tiger. We want the creative side of this card. So that's one way that we can express our emotions. And then another way is the Princess of Cups. We can express our emotions through love, kindness, service, gratitude. Right? And it's also a card that kind of talks about meditation and reflection and stuff too, but not in an intellectual way. In a more spiritual kind of way. And of course, the opposite side of this, you know, with the water energy is putting ourselves at the mercy of others, right? Allowing ourselves to be taken advantage of, let's say. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to go with that one. So there's the light and shadow for each of these Princess of Cups and Wands. Let's be creative. Let's create something. Let's draw, let's paint, let's write, to see if that's going to give us clarity and intuition about how we feel right now. Right? And let's also think of how we can be of service, how we can express love and gratitude to other people. Let's avoid the shadow qualities of both of these, though. Okay? Now, in the environment, we've got the universe. I feel like there really is a magical energy surrounding you right now. And I'm really curious about the mystery card now and what that's going to reveal to us. Because I feel like you are really surrounded by the entire universe, right? I kind of feel like the universe is giving you a big hug right now. So I don't know if there is just a really wonderful support system in your life. Or if maybe this birthday season, because we're still in Libra season, happy birthday. I wonder if this brought you some really new opportunities, right? That it's almost as if the Four of Pentacles that we have, safety, security, stability, it's kind of a box though, right? This is infinite. I wonder if you're being presented with the opportunity to really do something so far out there, just really expansive, like a big opportunity, travel, to really go way beyond what you ever thought your limits were, or what you ever thought your possibilities were for success, for growth, for achievement, maybe literally for travel, you know. This is a small but familiar box. This is vast and infinite, and it's in your environment. So I think maybe some of these feelings are about this opportunity, or the realizing that there are no walls holding you back anymore. It's kind of a scary thing, right? And then also it's exciting. Like, how do I feel about this? What do I want to do with this? Right? When suddenly there are no restrictions on your energy, your travel, your growth, your evolution, what the heck do we do with that? You know? This is a blessing. How you feel right now is a blessing. And the next card is the Five of Swords. We've got to do another botanical inspiration card. The Five of Pentacles, or the Five of Swords, is in the position of what we don't want. Right? And this is really negative thinking, right? It's this feeling of defeat. It's almost this, we're kind of assuming that we can't succeed in this before we even get started. So we need to correct that energy with one of these botanical inspirations. I really do love these cards, and we've been getting a lot of opportunities to use them. Oh, you know what else I forgot? The Hanged Man. We're supposed to do a divine doorway. Really, I could find an excuse to use all of these extra cards for any of these tarot cards. But then I think we would make these readings more complicated than they already are. So for the Five of Swords, we have the Gladiola. Strength of character and moral integrity. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened. Vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller wrote that. And I think that fits perfectly for this Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is that energy that says, don't even try, you can't do it. It's self-defeating, right? But we don't want that. We're challenging that. We have strength of character, moral integrity, that yeah, it's going to be difficult. Whatever this opportunity is, whatever these feelings are, it's going to be difficult, but it's going to be worth it. Let's check the mystery card now. Okay. But actually, before we do that, let's do our divine doorway. Anytime we get, what are the cards now? Anytime we get the moon, anytime we get the hanged man, anytime we get the eon, we do a divine doorway. And really, I think I should probably write these rules down somewhere, because I'm starting to forget what they are too. All right, that seems about right. The Odyssey. Ooh, take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. Interesting. The Odyssey. I was thinking of the Greek Odyssey, but this works too. Yeah, I mean, now it's kind of even more, we have this idea of wonder, right, with the Fool energy. My cat's scratching at the door too. She wants to go with you wherever you're going. I leave the studio door open, but she likes to scratch at the door anyway. Maybe she's trying to close it. I don't know. But the Odyssey, right? It has that feeling to me. It has the kind of Fool, wandering, questing kind of adventure to it, you know. And then, of course, this is that journey, that Odyssey itself. So it makes sense to me that maybe there is this kind of big adventure coming in your life that you have the opportunity for, maybe literally, maybe with travel or something, but spiritually, creatively at the very least, right? Let's see the mystery card now. How is this going to manifest? How are we going to get the clarity that we need? And what are we going to do with this opportunity? I'll switch the camera. If you want to play along, try to discern this mystery card. Put your prediction in the comment section. I'm going to have a sip of my delicious lemon water. That's good. All right. Sour. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm kind of feeling Empress here, right? But then I'm kind of feeling a 9 or a 10 of Pentacles. Kind of similar energies, showing manifestation of that really good life, you know. Otherwise, I don't really know what else. Maybe a 9 of Cups. Right? Maybe we need some good, reassuring water energy here. I don't know. I'm just going to see what happens. Oh, it's a Knight of Pentacles. I was not expecting that. A Knight of Pentacles. This is us. This is the moment before you begin the big journey, right? Where you're just kind of like mustering up that last bit of courage, and you're just like checking everything to make sure you turn the oven off, and then it's time to go. Right? It's time to go. The Knight of Pentacles, fire of earth. Fire and earth directly. We're fueled up. We're ready to go. Now we just got to start moving the mountain. We've got to start doing this big feat. And set off on your odyssey. Set off on your journey. Right? And that feels like a really nice birthday gift. Right? But I can see that there's some emotions about it here. You know? And we need the clarity. And this card is about spiritual vision too. It's about being able to see what the end result is going to be, and then working your way backwards, like kind of reverse engineering your final outcome. Yeah. This is interesting energy. We're going to do an extended, though, too. If you want to stick around, click either above or below in the video description. New readings for Libra every Wednesday and Saturday. at 6 a.m. Chicago time. Subscribe to the channel, Libra. Hit the notification bell, leave a comment, hit the like button. Check your other placements, your sun, moon, and your rising sign placements. Try to watch the videos all the way through till the end. That really helps out the channel with the algorithm stuff. And Libra, I want you to remember that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. Happy birthday, and we are all in this together.